What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel and to a new series that we're going to be playing here on the channel today. We're going to be playing some Farm Manager 2021, and we're going to be playing in the free mode and on extreme difficulty for everything. So I know I've been waiting for them to come out with this slider, so that way we're not playing like everyone else, starting off with $1 million. I do want to play it extreme just because we want to kind of get a real life setting out of the game where we start off with a $100,000 loan and see if we can build up our farm and make it successful. And I would say having a successful farm, I would say we need to get to like maybe 20 million, but I'll let you guys leave that in a comment and let me know what's a good number that you think the farm should probably get to before we say, yeah, the farm has been successful and we are no longer in debt. So a few rules for this series, and it's probably just going to be maybe one, is going to be if we take out a loan, we have to pay off that loan before we are able to take out another one. So we're not just able to just go and just start popping all the loans that's in the game. So we only can take out one loan at a time, and we're not allowed to take out another one until we pay it off. So let's get it started, and we'll see if this farm is either going to sink or if we're going to be profitable and become successful. All right, so let's get started. All right, guys, so now we are in the game. It is the 1st of April. It's a nice little 10 degrees Celsius outside, and we are here on the farm. We just did some laundry. We had our clothes hanging outside. We haven't even unpacked everything yet, so we still have some boxes that we need to pack out. We have our old tractor that we need to probably fix up, and then maybe we can get to use it and just kind of have board and stuff laying around in the house. Outside on the lawn, we need to fix this stuff. And we're a farmer, but we don't have good grass in our yard. We need to fix that. All right, so let's just take a look around the map. We'll kind of zoom out a bit. We see that we start off with this starting square. This is not going to be really like a tutorial, but if you guys want me to kind of go through some of the basic stuff for the game, just let me know. We have our usual stuff, which we have our tabs down here that allows us to do different actions. We have the settings, the camera button, and we have our alerts and messages on this side, the money that we're starting with, the people, and then what's actually doing very good on milk is actually doing pretty good on the market. Fishes are doing bad and eggs are doing bad. Oh no, that's horrible. This is a horrible start. Oh no, minus 20% on the eggs. That is so bad, because that is actually what I wanted to start off in. But anyways, we're gonna see how things go. So there's another abandoned farm. There's an abandoned farm over here. And it has a few things. The goal is we're going to expand out and kind of engulf a lot of this old farm that's here. We have 3 windmills that's over here, which is pretty nice. And I know there should be another one on the map here. Yeah, here we go. Down on this side, there's another one right here, so we can kind of rotate and kind of see how this one is. So we're going to expand out and just kind of grab up a lot of these farms. This might be the first one that we push out to, just to kind of get that into our radius. That one's a bit further out. So let's get started. What we're going to do is let's come over to this side, and actually, you know what, no, let's come over to this side. Since we're going to come down here, down to this farm, we're going to start on this side of the map. First thing, we need to get some kind of production in. I don't want it really close to the house. So we're gonna get our gravel road, and we're gonna run it coming down on this side. So maybe to about there. We will need to we're gonna grab some animals first, and then we need to also get some social in, so that way we'll be able to put down our workers. So let's do the animals, and I think to start off with, we want to, let's rotate this way. We'll put this right at the edge, and we'll put that there, and we'll have a few, oh, is that built right? Yes, it did. So we'll have a few of these plopped down. So let's see. Oh no, we already messed up. Yep, so we get all of that money back, I think. How much is it for the farm? 3,500. Yes, so we get all of that money back. For now, I think we only want to have the chicken coops here in a block of 4. So that way we're kind of limiting the distance that all of the workers have to walk. I think we are going to go for like a full house of chicken coops. So that way when we get our workers in, yeah, we can turn that one that way. This one can go here. And I think this one can go like that. So we're going to start off with 8 because we can have 8 workers in a house. And I think this is a very good number to start off with. Next thing that we're going to need is going to be, let's grab another road and run this road over this way. Just a little bit, like keep it maybe to about there. Next thing we're going to need is going to be not garages, but a warehouse. The warehouse we're going to plop down right here, really close to the farm. So that way, anyone who's coming up, they can just come and jump straight in here and drop off what they need to drop off. But first, I know that we're going to need electricity. And I think kind of planning ahead, we're going to put this right here. So right here on the side of the road. So we are covering majority of the stuff down on this side. Yeah, let's plop it right here. Right here, and we will run this up to say about there and then connect up across the street. There we go. Now jump back in, grab the warehouse, and we're going to drop this warehouse right here. We're down to $48,000. We still haven't gotten the employees, so that's going to be a key thing that we need. I'm thinking to either have a bunch of these employee buildings coming along this way, or we can have a few of them coming along this way. So I would say let's go ahead and let's put this one right here for now. Yep, that facing in this direction. So that way we want the workers to have a small distance that they have to travel. So they come out, they go into the chicken coops, they move around, do what they need to do. So let's get this stuff built, and then we need to get some hiring done and get some people in and see if we can start making some money. We only have $18,000 left over. We're going to be checking our like the markets quite a lot, because this is horrible. That minus 20%, man, is really bad for the eggs. So that's not good. Let's head inside here. It's a second. We want to make sure that we can find some really good workers that are going to be good with animals, but also we need them to be very cheap. Right off the bat, this guy right here, $2,000, $2,800. That is actually pretty freaking good. If I could find the people with the endurance trait, that'd be really nice. But like looking at this person here with the plants and the animals for 3,900, pretty much like 3,900, that's ridiculous. No, we can't afford that. So we're gonna need to have people like this. Even though this person is good at manufacturing and good at animals, I think these two guys here, Luke and Louis, are the first two that we need to go with. Yeah, so we're gonna hire Louis and we're gonna hire Luke. Those are gonna be our first two. Every day that we tick on, we're going to just kind of keep an eye on getting 8 people in, but they need to be really cheap. So we're gonna be picking and choosing. If we do find anyone that is a little bit cheaper, then we probably will just get rid of some of these guys and then try to bring in the cheaper people right off the bat. So let's go ahead and we're gonna run this on max speed so we can get stuff kind of done relatively quickly. Chicken coops are now in. We want to bring in the chickens and get the people set up as fast as possible. So we're going to start with these top ones up here. Actually, you know what? We're going to start with these ones here, just in case if we find someone that's going to be able to that has some endurance, then we can send them to the further one. So like this one here at the back, and then this one over here, we'll send them there. So now we have our food. Ooh, yeah, That's something that I forgot. I have to put down a warehouse, not a warehouse, a silo, so that we will be able to store the food for these chickens. So we're gonna go all organic, and we're gonna try to get the maximum out of these guys as we possibly can. So I think for now we'll start off with the 3. We're not going to be able to get the 4th one because I think the sunflowers are like really expensive. We don't have anywhere where we can store the potatoes because we don't have a barn to store the potatoes in, and the house is all the way over here. So that means if they wanted to grab the potatoes, they'd have to walk from all the way over here and then come over and drop it off. Actually, wait a minute. Oh no, the potatoes will be stored inside here. So we can actually, we'll check that and see. Let's go to the market, and we'll say we want to buy some potatoes. See how much the potatoes cost on the market. 100 potatoes is for 300. Oh, and we can start off with 250. We'll pay $800 for some potatoes. That's not bad. Let's see, maybe we can get that. So we need soya, which is this one here. If we do 250, all right, so it's not gonna let us do anything. Let's build the silo first. So we need to go storage. Yes, I think we just need a small one. We don't need like a super big silo to be able to do anything. I'm gonna leave that spot here. We might be able to use that for something else. This one, do I want to put it here just to have it, or do I want to put it somewhere else? I think right now, since we're minimizing everything, the small one would be fine. We don't need a large one. It's $1,500. It gets built right away, and we can store a bunch of stuff in here. 5,000 limit, I think, is really good. So now let's go back to the market. We're gonna buy, we want to grab the soya, and we'll see how much of this stuff is. So soya, okay, not too bad. We'll grab 250 of this. So we're spending roughly $1,000 on everything. So we should be able to get the food relatively cheap. I do know that the animals take sunflowers. Oh yeah, $1,000. No, we'll leave the sunflowers out. Let's go with the potatoes. We'll start with the potatoes, and we'll start with 250. There we go. That's only $869, which is really good. So far we're only spending $1,800. What's the next thing that these guys take? What do they eat? Corn. They eat corn. Grab corn. Not bad. 250. Yes, not bad. And then the last one, they take one more thing. I don't remember exactly what it is. It's corn. Oats. Here we go. How much is this? Not bad. 250. And I think that this will be very good to have as our starting thing. So we're gonna say buy. We're gonna purchase that. Then we're gonna go to trade. After those things come in, we're gonna go to trade, and then we're gonna start setting that up. So let's assign this other guy over here, and then let's buy another full thing of chickens. But we still have $13,000, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's run the game and see if we can get some more people in for the next day. We have the guys over here moving in. Oh, let's make sure that I selected the food. I did not. And we're gonna select potatoes as well. So that way they have a full diet. The sunflowers, we're gonna hold off on it because it's kind of expensive. So we'll leave that for now. Let's run it. And let's see. Chickens should be coming in. We'll rotate the other way. Oh, there they go. Slow it down just a little bit. Let's see. All right, chickens are now in for this side. It is now the 3rd. I want to go back to, ooh, I also forgot we need to do this. We have to make sure that we kind of stay on top of all of our research that we're doing. And I think the first one that we want to do is going to be I wanted to do the bills, but we're kind of going to hold off on the bills. If we can increase the strength of the employees, which means that they will start bringing in more resources. That way we will now open up cheaper workers. And I think if we can get the cheaper workers, that's what's going to kind of save us some money. So we're going to start with the increased employee strength. That's going to take 3 days to do. I also want to go in here and see if there's any new people back in the filter. 4,000. Okay, we can't afford that. You are a bit too expensive, buddy. 4,000. Okay, so no one for today. Let the game run on. We'll start off with our 2 people. We do want to kind of set up some automatic sale for some of this stuff for the chickens that we have. So let's go back into the market here. Let's go to trade. As far as all the stuff that we have on order, I want to make sure that we always have 250 and we're not spending a bunch of money on the resources, on the food for the animals. So let's go to the potatoes. We're going to add the potatoes, and I say we want to do this and say this is at 250, right? That's how much we always want to have, is the 250. We never want to be able to run out. Every time 250 hits, I want you to purchase some more, right? Purchase some more in, always keep it topped up. And we're going to do this for all of the food that we have. So we're going to need the soya and buy at 250. This might be bad to do right now, but you know, we need to start off somewhere, and we should just search oats. We need to start off somewhere, and I think this is probably going to be like the best bet. So 250, all of these, add the other one. What was the other one? Corn. And we're gonna grab the bio corn, the organic stuff. Get our chickens to be super organic. So those are the 4 foods that we need, and then we want to set up a sale for eggs, because that's what we're going to have to do to make some money. And we're going to say sell every egg that is above. We don't really want to wait, so let's sell everything above 0 for now. We don't need any eggs, so all of that will constantly keep replenishing. I will also add that stuff up here, the food that we are feeding our animals. We need to keep them up at the top. And I guess while we are doing this, it's now the 4th again. Wow, let's actually go back in here and see if there's anyone else that popped up, just to be certain that we're not missing out on anyone. So 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. Nope, none of these guys. Actually, the 3,100 here is pretty good, and she does have 3, but it's going to be kind of rough not to grab these cheap people. So I'm going to say I'm going to grab her as well. 3,800, that's a bit too steep. So I think 3,100 is going to be our max that we're going to do for any person that we get. So we'll just bring in people as we can find them, run the game, and we'll slowly start adding more stuff up here. But I do want to make sure every single day we start bringing more and more people in, so that way did I select the food? I did not. Let's make sure the food is selected, so that way these animals get taken care of. All right, now it's the 5th. So this is going to be a little bit tedious from here on. It's just a matter of trying to find the cheapest people that we can, while also running the farm and just making sure everything is doing good. So there we go. Food is constantly maxed out. I don't think what's going on? I'm not seeing. Okay, there we go. Eggs are starting to come in. We have now finished that training. We want to pause for a sec. Did the day change? Yes, it did. So we're gonna head in here. We're gonna check for some more workers just to see who we have. 3,200. 3,200 is not bad, but it's not something that we want. We can't really afford it. The 2,900 here, I will grab him. So this is going to increase our wages for the end of the month, but I think let's put him up here, assign him there, and let's get some more chickens in. And then we want to head back inside here to do another thing of research down here. So we just got the strength, which is fine. Now I want to get we just need to jump straight to employees. Yes, so we're gonna have to do this one, jump straight to this, just to get the cheaper employees, and that way we'll be able to start saving money, and we don't really have to pay attention to this every single day that we're here. I don't know if the day changed, but I'm gonna double check one last time just so I don't miss anyone. Oh, this is kind of high. 3,000, that's kind of high, but I think I need the people in so we can start making the money. Yep, and I did say 3,100 is where we're going to start off. So we have people in all 4 of these. Let's grab this. Let's go over here, assign this guy, and buy the chickens, and then select the food, just so we don't forget. Purchase a full lot of chickens, and I know the chickens can breed, but because we're playing on this difficulty, I don't want to lose money just waiting. Each chicken is $20, so we're spending a max of $200 just to get 10 chickens. So I don't think that's bad. The main thing is going to be the amount of money that we spend on our food, just kind of keep on topping this thing up. But $10,000 is a nice, we have a decent surplus of money here that we are working with, chugging along. So I'm hoping, I don't know how long this is going to take for us to actually get somewhere where we're not doing this. I think once we kind of get a decent amount of people in, 4,000, oh no. no, I need that 5% cheaper workers to start kicking in, so that way we can hopefully find some really cheap people. I'm also hoping we start making some money. We're up to 11,000. I'm going to throw the eggs on here so we can see how much eggs are being sold. Pause, and I do want to check the finance as well. Do this again. 3,000. Nope. No one here that we need. Ah, shoot, why do I keep closing that? I want to check the finance and kind of see how we're doing. So right now, our current account, we're 89% in the hole. So we started off up here, and yeah, we just kind of dropped really quick. We sold 112 eggs for $372. I mean, the minus 20% is really going to kick us in the butt for a while, but if we can continuously keep pulling out a decent amount of eggs and start making this money, we'll be good. Let's see the budget here. We're spending $15,000 on wages, so for the month we're losing $4,000. We're making $12,000 from the animal products from the products. But yeah, that looks fine so far. I guess we want to get this to be positive, where we're losing $42,000 a year right now because we don't have all of our chicken coops up and running. And I really hope that this kind of changes relatively soon. I don't know how long the market stays like this, but that's actually pretty bad. Pretty bad. That's a horrible way to start off the game, where the product that you're trying to sell is the one that's down on the market. Why couldn't it have been up? Well, we won't cry over spilled milk. We'll continue chugging along. All right, training is now done. It's now the 14th, so we'll check this again and we'll see if there's any workers here that are 5% cheaper. Hopefully we can get some animals, and no such luck. Okay, so we're up to 11,000. Up to 11,000. We need to get up to 15 because I think that's what we're spending on a monthly budget. Yep, 15,000. I don't think we'll be able to hit the 15 because we're purchasing food. But we have some eggs to sell. We might be able to get it, so we might be able to break even at the end of the month with our money and not go over into the negative, which should be fine. I just want to make sure that we get everyone just kind of stacked out for this episode and see if we can fill everything up, which will be good. Let's go back to the training. Can we do another one? And then, well, we're at, that was increased strength. So we need to do the 1,500 for the 5% cheaper workers. Definitely. So we're definitely going to do that, and we're going to try to get down to the 11,000. See if we can get these other two to get it 20% cheaper. which I think will really help. All right, so we're down to 9,000. It's not the end of the world. We have a bunch of eggs just flying in over here. We're back up to 10. That's good. It's the 15th. Let's check the hiring board and see if there's anyone who wants to come work on our farm. And absolutely not. No one. So we are running into people that are pretty cheap here. The 2,000, whoa, 2,800. Yeah, you get hired. Wait a minute. Didn't I hit this? Are all of these animals? I didn't even pay attention to. I have to start scrolling. All of these. I almost missed this lady here for 2,800. Let's grab her. And then let's throw her into this one over here. Sign, buy some chickens, food. There we go. And buy all 10. All right, guys. So we now rolled over into the next month, and I think we're gonna call it an episode here. We're now $19,000 in debt. We're $19,000 in debt, but I think that I just want to check one last time. 33, yeah. So now we have every single person that's here under 3,000, which is good, even though they're not as skilled as I want them to be. So we can't make as much money as we need. They're actually helping. So what I'm gonna do, let's go back and let's check our budget here. Oh, not that. Let's check the budget. We're losing quite a bit of money. You see, we dropped all the way down from the 1,000, like $2,000 that we had. We fell all the way down. That's perfectly fine, not a problem. Now I want to look at the estimated budget. We dropped this down to only $5,000, and I think once we start leveling up our guys, we should be able to knock this off. So the 20,000 that we have there, we should be able to bring this back up just a little bit to get over it, and then I think we should be able to start leveling the guys up to level 5, which is what we're going to be planning to do. So I'm going to call this an episode here. I'm going to let the game run on for a bit and see if we can get some positive money flowing in, and then see what we can get set up for the next episode. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if there is anything different that you guys would do. So until next time, everyone, big up on yourself.